Alright, Ellie's just grabbing food. It is a first stream after the holidays. I hope everybody had a good New Year's.
Yeah.
Uneventful. I worked midnights.
That's fair.
Yeah, same. I just hung out here, and for the first time in years, I fell asleep before midnight.
I think we fell asleep after midnight, but it wasn't long after midnight. Like, I was fucking exhausted.
Yeah, my New Year's Eve shift was it was frustrating.
I need to restock some pop in my fridge.
Ours was fun. Like, it was 2 days of comedy shows. It was Ellie's birthday and then also New Year's. And it was fun. It was a lot of laughs. So I did promise you guys a big Christmas gift that you didn't get on or around Christmas because there was a couple missed sessions. But everybody is going to get a free Grand Charm today, as well as a skill point to spend, and 25 points on your points cards.
25.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Spoil us, sir.
This is Christmas. Again, I can't just give it to one group and not give it to the others.
You could, but that would make you a dick.
You can, but only if it's ours.
Aelita, you have a lot of money.
What she said.
I have a lot of what?
You have you have a lot of money.
Yeah. We've got that money.
You got a lot of money. I don't know if you guys have the ability to add your own skill tree points, so let me do that now.
I think you gave us the ability. Yes,
Did I?
Can do that.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was able to add one for myself.
Cool. I will let you guys do that then. And I will start from the top of the list to start rolling Grand Charms. Starting with Squelch.
Oh, let's see what craziness we have in store.
And we have the new
For me
list of
today.
charms as well, so...
Ooh, more shenanigans. Excellent.
You get the Grand Charm of Forbidden Resolve. If you fail a save against being charmed, frightened, or possessed, you may choose to succeed instead. Once per long rest.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Ellie's grabbing food, so we'll skip Johnathan for the moment until she gets back. So the next one on the list is Zap. And Zap, you get the Grand Charm of Phase Rend.
That just sounds cool.
Thank you very much, Mona.
Of course.
Oh.
Can someone tell me how to add one of those skill points?
On the skill tree where it says 0, you should be able to just put in a 1.
Ah. Perfect, thank you.
No problem. Grand Charm of Phase Rend. Once per short rest, when you hit a creature, you may cause it to become ethereal until the end of your next turn. They can't attack or be attacked, but can move through walls.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool. Aelita.
Oh my gosh, I just took the bully, so I have Vicious Mockery now.
That's incredible.
Oh, this is good.
Aelita, you also get the Grand Charm of Hollow Echoes. You can speak telepathically to any creature within 120 feet. Aelita is going to be in your brains, folks.
Oh, everyone's gonna hate that. I love it.
You need Vicious Mockery. Let me grab that for you.
Thank you.
Ah, dang it. Where's the skill tree again? Why can't I find it?
Top of your character sheet, it should say Skill Tree.
Blurf. Oh, yeah, of course. The small number is how many points you have, right?
The small number is how many points you've already spent.
Oh, it's spent. Okay.
Yeah. You learn Vicious Mockery. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Easy peasy. Bam, you got Vicious Mockery.
I learned to treat injury. As an action, I can spend a use of a healer's kit to tend to a creature, and then they can use their reaction to roll a number of hit dice.
Oh,
if
hell
they're
yeah.
choosing to heal themselves, assuming they are conscious to do so.
Tabok. You get the Grand Charm of Prismatic Shell. As a bonus action, you can surround yourself with shifting prismatic energy for 1 minute. While active, when a creature hits you with an attack, it takes 2d10 random damage and determined by a d8. And once you use it, you must finish a long rest before being able to use it again.
Nice. It's a pretty good Grand Charm.
That's a pretty decent Grand Charm.
You've been touched by the prisms. That's
Easy.
not good coming from a prism.
JJ, your Grand Charm. Grand Charm of Skill Proficiency. When you gain this charm, you gain proficiency in all skills.
Damn.
Regular human guy, everybody.
Where am I supposed to drag and drop this again?
Into your features tab.
Features. Okay.
Features, right.
So
Okay.
I'm sitting here dragging and dropping it, and I'm like, I don't know where I'm putting it.
There we go. Grand Charm Prismatic Shell.
Thank you.
Do I get a Grand Charm for being early? Because we're supposed to start at 7:30?
If you check the group chat more than once a year, you'd have seen that Brian was going to jump back in and have his camera on.
I was sliming ops, bro. I'm sorry.
It was decided that we were starting at 7 after all.
Yeah, it's like I was in the building at home. It's just I couldn't be at the computer, but there's no reason I couldn't just throw my cam on ahead of time.
B3, your Grand Charm. So you got a Grand Charm, a skill point for the skill tree, and 25 points on your points card.
My Grand Charm is all of the... No, I'm just kidding.
And your
25 points, thank you.
And the Grand Charm you get is Grand Charm of Lunar Influence. You can cast Moonbeam at 3rd level at will without components.
That's pretty cool.
Let me grab you that spell.
It's actually really sick.
That's why it's adding the wrong thing.
Yeah, I just realized I've been dragging and dropping the wrong thing. So I had to delete that.
I was confused because my skill point is adding the wrong thing, the wrong ability into my list.
Oh my gosh. I have it on my thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times now.
Ooh.
How?
6 uses of the
Oh my
ability.
god. Do
What is happening?
you want me to fix
We're
it or
deleting them.
Oh no, you got it.
I'm already in everyone's heads. I don't need to be in there like 6 times.
Is anybody getting any charms, Grand Charms today with the big boost in points you got?
I have enough for another Grand Charm, but I'm going to keep it. Maybe I think I'll wait till next week.
Okay. Saving it.
Yeah.
I'm banking.
Banking.
Very close.
Very
but
close.
My next one will probably be a skill point. Actually.
Okay. Last session was all about Mindell, baby. Fucking we're still in our downtime activities, and it started off with Aelita giving Mindell a paint night, which Mindell was confused about and thought he was getting fired. Aelita reassured him that she just wants to be friends with him and learn more about him, including his talents for art and color theory. He made note kind of that he sees Jeb as a big brother. Mindell wants to not only learn how to be a mechanic, but also wants to be the ship's security and pilot his own mech. The Giggleflorts continued to mess with B3. He decided to take an oil bath to try and alleviate some stress and sort his mind out. JJ trained Din Jr. Grimace with brain-enhancing cookies made by Squelch, which upgraded Din Jr. from like a trinket to a sentient being. I still have to create the stat block. It was the only thing that I forgot to do today. But when the time comes and Din needs to be an actual creature, I'll make sure it is there. JJ also called Din at the bar, who the puppy was named after, to let him know that he had named the dog after Din. Squelch followed Rilix to track where he was going. He followed him to what appeared to be a rundown apartment hideout in kind of the like shadier districts. And sneaking in through the pipe system, Squelch was able to overhear a conversation between Rilix and a nasally voiced man who calls someone when Rilix leaves, calling Rilix a suitable test subject. Squelch got a glimpse of the other person, who appeared to be making chemical like neurotoxin cartridges for some kind of weapon, and also saw plans for them to attack a museum, the Grixio Museum of Antiquities, of which there is a gala happening tomorrow night to auction off some valuable items. And the sticky notes that you were able to read on the map mentioned the Codex of Forgotten Orbits, Robe of the Void Apostle, Rod of the Rift Seer, and Void Nectar. Notes also included there was like biological question mark, possibly hinting at like people transforming people instead of killing them. And also you saw that the person who you were surveying was talking to a Dr. Arel Varnis, a name you had heard previously. Tabok also wanted to hang out with Mindell, freaking out Mindell even further, but taught Mindell like computers and basic hacking, basically. Zap went to learn about advanced piloting maneuvers to try and grab a skill point for piloting, and he ended up being stubborn and failing by not listening and crashing the test ship, which killed the instructor and several people nearby. Aelita worked on some money through her side hustle. She does pretty well and finds out that she is number 2 on the OnlyFace top list. The first being a Thrycreen dominatrix named Devira Devane. Where is Devira Devane?
She's a bug. Or is that just her helmet?
What? No. She's definitely she's an insect creature with 4 arms.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
giant bug lady.
B3
A bug lady could squash you like a bug.
B3 took Mindell with him to do bounties. Mindell instead convinced him to do some robot competitions, where he tried to compete in an obstacle course. While he did not make it, he did receive a consolation prize for being closest, like getting closer than most. JJ took Zap to try to get Dr. Hellman to do more experiments on them so that they could record it for their space jackass tape, but they were unsuccessful. And there is an illusion that Dr. Hellman is doing experiments on clones of JJ. They instead decided to stop at a restaurant which was serving spicy grimlets. Grimlets being a hand-sized snackable food that kind of looks like a giant fly, but covered in flesh with humanoid eyes and then deep fried and covered in like a purplish red hot sauce slime. They had to eat 3 of them and clear the plate to win a t-shirt and their name and picture on the wall. Both JJ and Zap were successful, and so they received a membership card that gives them a free meal every day from Grimlet Express. And they also got it on tape to be able to use as a sample reel. Squelch decided to research a cure for the rainbow hair issue that some of the crew were having. He was able to come up with a potential cure that seemed to work on him and could work on alien physiology, but couldn't work on humans. It would be too much for humans or humanoids and could kill them. Tabok took what appeared to be an easy job to destroy someone's network, but backed out when he realized that the target was Davis Wells. Tabok took a stress token and an auto fail for backing out of the role, and also put a potential target on the team's back, as a warning message came across Tabok's screen saying that he shouldn't have done that and caused his computer to explode. Mindell, who had just purchased a new laptop or a new computer, gave his to Tabok as a replacement. And we left off with the crew meeting back up at the hot tub, where Mindell kind of made note that he did feel very much more appreciated and accepted in the crew. And Squelch started to kind of fill the crew in on the information about what he had learned on his kind of investigation of relics. Jev called for B3 to have an intervention, and we ended the session with the team kind of discussing those findings and discussing next steps. So we kind of pick up right where we left off. Like, the group is still in the hot tub, all just kind of like chilling and unwinding. I don't know how deep, like, I can't remember. I don't think you went into too much detail. You kind of like rushed to kind of explain what was going on, Squelch. So if there's any details or things you want to note, like, now's the time to kind of rally your crew together, because they're already getting distracted again. Also, B3 Mindell out loud just said, B3, I think you need an intervention, and is trying to get people on board to give you a fucking intervention for your drug problem.
It was only one time. I swear.
One time, and it's become 99 problems. But yeah, you actually did cover it pretty good. The information that I gleaned about this whole heist that's going down at the museum. But it looks like, this whole situation would be the most likely possible chance we have to catch, Brex and his gang. We know, exactly where they're going to be.
That's true.
Time.
That is true.
There's going to be.
When are we going to get a chance like this again?
What I was thinking about, though, in this whole situation is, it's kind of a moral dilemma, really. Do we attempt to just catch them ourselves and do this ourselves? It's like, or do we alert the authorities as well, or do we just kind of keep this between us? And
are there authorities that we know? Are there authorities that we know we can trust?
Yeah, true. They might have, people on the inside there, and there's, the fact remaining. I don't know if I can, like, upload or like download my memories from this device into something. It's like, I'm not sure if we have any actual, like, tangible physical evidence that this is the thing that's
fair.
Or whether we just got to go with, hey, trust me, bro.
Yeah, I think we would get laughed out of the police station if we did that. The space cops would not take kindly and probably say we're wasting their time.
Going to the space cops is a waste of time, I think. Don't trust them. A cab.
Tabok also says a cab.
Ace cab.
Yeah, Ace cab.
Yeah.
All space
cops are bastards. I mean, the cops on Earth are bastards too, so. I've watched a lot of crime movies, and I know that when somebody is as organized of a criminal as these guys seem to be, they often have law enforcement paid off and stuff. So
I'm a hacker. I just hate the cops. Period.
that's fair.
Yeah, especially with Squelch's, his background and legal issues. I really don't
Mhm.
think going to the cops is great. Tabok is hacking people actively. I don't
As-
think we're the greatest people to go to the cops.
My
As a
computer-
one-time lawyer, I would advise against it.
Perfect. And B3's hooked on drugs, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably not talk to the authorities.
I do agree that we should, in fact,
Whenever
have an
possible.
intervention, though. So
Yes, I'm here for an
absolutely back him up on
intervention.
that.
Intervention.
Jeff says, B3, we're saying this because we care about you. We think you should get some help, man.
Yeah, we love you, B3.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I didn't buy the giggle farts to do more of it.
What did you buy it for then?
To test it and do some research.
How are you planning on testing it?
By not consuming it.
That is a great answer.
Definitely not snorting it up your nose.
B3, do you have a nose?
Does B3 have nose holes?
Yeah, do you have
Are they
mechanical nostrils?
and can they snort?
Mechanical
I've-
Nostril is the name of my favorite space rock band.
I don't know if he has nostrils.
Also, you smoked the giggle flart, so...
Mechanical
there you go.
Nostril is right up there with Mechanical Cloaca. Two
Yeah.
great bands.
Yeah, just
Liara
opposite ends of the
is-
same
I
creature.
feel like Liara would be in Mechanical Cloaca.
Probably. They're like the space version of Pussy Riot.
Nice.
I had his name in my memory bank somewhere, but it's all fried up. I met the night at the gala, the party. Remember? I met some guy on the balcony.
Once
You
again,
met a guy on the balcony. Is he the guy that gave you the giggle flarts?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
as he shorts out, like, you see like that fleck of like blue spark that goes across his eyes.
I can't for the life of me remember, and there's something else important I'm trying to remember too, but I can't for some reason. It just brain's all sparking.
Tabok, is there any way you could maybe help B3 access those memories?
I was just gonna say, yeah. If there's a way to do it, this would be the first test of my new computer to do that. Try to maybe I can find a program that'll help B3 recover some of his memories.
Yeah, maybe.
Some kind of diagnostic.
B3, have you tried going to sleep and then waking back up again?
Oh, like powering down and powering back up again. That's
Yeah.
right. He like hit something on the back of his neck and like slinks down into the bathtub, and then you just hear him come back up a minute later. He's like, "Okay, I've reset, and I still can't remember nothing."
Oh dear, that's serious.
Water's just like leaking out of
That's-
his helmet, like his head.
That's the end of my technical solving abilities. So
B3, you do like a hard reboot and like turn yourself off and turn yourself back on again. And when you turn yourself back on again, even more memories are missing.
Oh no. So yeah, don't try that a second time.
I think it's worse. I think it's installing some sort of updates I didn't want. Oh no, and his head's spinning and
Oh, no,
beeping.
B3. Tabok, is there anything you can do to stop this?
I could try to find an antivirus program. Sounds like these sounds like the actions of a virus.
Mm-hmm.
You guys froze there.
Oh, there you go.
You guys froze for a minute there. I didn't catch it.
Oh, that's nobody else said anything.
Oh. Ooh. Well then.
We thought you were pausing for dramatic effect, I think.
Oh.
It was pretty dramatic.
Well, yes, yeah, Yeah, there's got to be some kind of antivirus I can run on B3. Any way I can do that?
Give me... Are you just going in and using the computer right away, or are you doing anything else first?
Can you like run some sort of diagnostics or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say like scan B3 and run a diagnostic before I try to attempt to recover anything and potentially make things worse.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a computers with disadvantage.
Okay, I had a feeling you'd say that. Oh.
Are you keeping a 9, or are you using your inspo?
Yeah, I'll use my inspo.
Okay.
Let's try that again.
Better. That is a 19. You start to look up and see if you can find B3's model and see if you can actually like pinpoint what you need to do to like connect to him. And you notice that there is some resistance because somebody is trying to hack you. Seeing that you're back on the same network that they blew you up on the first time.
Oh no.
On a 19, you're able to kind of bypass it and lock them out for now. But you're gonna have to do something about your network pretty soon, because the guys that you pissed off are actively like watching you guys like hawks. Well, specifically you. You find the schematics you need. You know that there is a port on the back of B3 that you'd be able to plug into. And being a fucking nerd, you've got any and every cable that you could possibly need probably squirreled away somewhere.
Of course.
So you find the cable and you are able to plug into B3 to run a diagnostic. This is where I'm going to get you to roll another computers check. The DC on this is 20. No disadvantage here, just like regular straight computers roll.
Straight computers roll.
But your DC is 20.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
$22. You
nailed it.
Get in, you start running diagnostics, and as you're running diagnostics, the virus tries to get to infect your computer through the connection that you have. This is a virus somehow transferred through the giggle florts, whatever it is. That is slowly but surely eating bits of B3's data, its memory, personality, everything. On a 20, even like beating that 20 and on a 22, there may be a way for you to retrieve the lost memories, but the DC is going to be a 30.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be very hard. Is there a way for me to at least stop the virus's effects so that B3 doesn't lose any more memories and just become, it just has like basic input output, like buy and benda, please insert girder, like that.
You could try to find your options at this point are to try and find an antivirus for this thing, or to try and just make one on the fly. You know that finding one is going to take time, especially because you didn't find much documentation about robots being affected by this stuff. It's a fairly new thing on the market. So whether there's an already existing antivirus out there that might work may take some time, and that time means that B3 loses more memories. You could try to create a antivirus on the fly, but it's going to be a lot harder to do that in real time with the limited knowledge that you have. So I'm going to say if you search for it, your DC is going to be lower, but it's going to take more time. Or you can choose to try and create it on the fly, but your DC is going to be a little bit higher.
Choices. Ugh. I'm going to try searching for one.
You're going to try searching for one?
Yeah.
It's not going to be a immediate process. Basically, you're going to have to do some research, not just into local. You're basically going to have to figure out how Giggleflorts translates from being like a smokable substance to a digital virus, and find somebody who has experience in that. I'm gonna say it probably takes a few hours. For you guys right now, it's mid-afternoon, I think, or getting close to like early evening. When we left off. So it's gonna take you a few hours to try and figure it out for now. But your DC on that is going to be 20 for an investigation check.
Okay. Cool. Roll that now, or
yeah. Give me that investigation check now, and then we'll kind of like come back to you. This isn't even downtime. Your final downtime activities. This is just like.
Okay. And just a straight intelligent investigation check, right?
Yeah.
I'd love to try and help you, but I have zero experience with computers or drugs. Well, I mean, Xylophony she likes the drugs. Other than that,
does like the drugs. It's true.
I don't think I have that much knowledge in it, so I don't think I could help you, but I would like to.
Okay. Yeah.
JJ smoked a pot once, but that's basically all he knows about weed. Or about drugs, sorry.
And when you mean he smoked a pot once, he
Yeah.
actually he tried to boil water but forgot to put water in it.
And so the pot just got real smoky and hot and burnt a little.
Yeah, he was like, I don't understand the appeal of drugs if this is all that smoking a pot does.
Why the fuck would I smoke a pot? This is so weird.
This is awful. It smells bad. Now I'm just hungry because dinner's not ready. I don't have a pot to make dinner in now. Just lots of issues here.
All right. Let me just do this roll and get it over with before we get too carried away.
Can I give guidance though?
You can give guidance.
Would Kif be able to help with the computers? Like, if Kif helps out, would he get advantage for that?
This isn't a computer roll, so I'm gonna say
No.
no.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Because this is
You get
specifically
to-
unless Kif started dealing drugs anytime, in the past little while, or has dealt with like antivirus infrastructure. Like he doesn't have, just because he has computers doesn't mean he has the skills to be able to assist in something like that.
Okay.
Something to consider for like trying to apply a skill to something in that context. What were you saying, JJ?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I was just saying that Tabok gets to add a D4 because I've added I give guidance.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You can add well, even if you get a 4, it's still going to be a 13, which is not a 20.
Yeah, exactly. I've already failed that check. I could still do it just to make the outcome a bit better.
I probably would. Failing too low is not great either.
Yeah.
Although it's not a downtime roll.
No, it's not. Okay. A D4, you said?
D4.
Okay.
It brings you up to 10. It's not a fail. Sorry, it's not a pass, I should say. It's not a pass.
Yeah.
It's still a fail. Like, you're failing by 10 from the DC. It's not great. You don't find anything.
Hang on a minute. Does B3 have any vents? I'll tell you why I'm asking, because maybe the smoke is still stuck inside him. We could air him out.
I mean,
sound logic to me.
Just made everybody speechless with that. That's pretty funny.
I thought of like
logic
metal.
to me.
I thought of like metal gills for some reason. Like vents.
Yeah.
Can we vent the robot?
That's hilarious and insane. If B3 is willing, somebody is welcome to make a mechanics check to see if they can try to air out his vents.
Clean up them ducts.
Yeah, is there like an air filter that you need changed?
Tabok, you already know that this is a computer virus.
Yeah, I know.
I think failing the check means that you are just not able to find enough information whatsoever. The antivirus softwares you think that you could try definitely don't mention anything about giggle florts or the effects that it is having. And while you have been searching for it, B3, you guys have been hanging out for a while, but for some reason you can't remember any of these people's names.
For some reason I'm starting to remember Colonel Ketchup. Who are you guys
Ketchup?
again?
I'm JJ. Johnathan Jimson.
Never heard.
He's a
Doesn't
regular
ring a
human
bell.
guy.
No, guys, it's really bad.
Yeah, B3, you're my favorite robot.
I'm my favorite robot too. He's just sitting in the hot tub glitching out.
I love that self-confidence.
This is sad. We need to do something fast.
Yeah.
Tabok was taking a few, like, this doesn't happen right away while you're in the hot tub, unless you guys stayed in the hot tub for like 3 hours or however long it took Tabok to look into it.
I
We
did
are
not stay
all
in the
so
hot tub
pruny.
for 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm hovering above. I don't know.
So why don't we'll continue your downtime activities to kind of figure out what you guys are doing while this is happening. Tabok will come to you last in this first round of downtime, with you, like, this being the lead up to you discovering that there's not really anybody that can do anything. Starting with Aelita.
Well, all of this is kind of weighing really heavy on Aelita. I think I would like to do my best to try and figure out some way to help. Maybe reach out to Xylophony, see if she knows anything about giggle florts. Just try to get as much information through the people that I know as much as possible. And I'm really dwindling at the rolls, so this is gonna have to be a 25.
Okay.
But I am trying so hard because I know what it's like to forget stuff, and this is breaking my heart because I don't like being forgotten.
We're gonna call this
Yeah.
mystery and investigation. You're calling your contacts and friends who have partied and stuff like that to see if they have any kind of information about these kind of drugs, including Xylophony, but not limited to. I'm sure that there are other people you've come across in the galaxy that have been on the shadier side of things. This is going to be a tough roll for you. The DC is 25. You're rolling an investigation. Or, I'm going to be nice here. We're going to call it an investigation or an etiquette roll.
Oh, etiquette. Oh, I can do etiquette much better than investigation. We know how my investigation rolls usually end up.
I think with either situation, it's about you asking the right questions.
Okay. I'm gonna use my my inspiration to re-roll that. Because that was real bad.
Yeah. I don't disagree. Oh.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
No.
Oh, wow. I think I'm gonna get drug people after me or something.
Aelita, you start calling people.
Mm-hmm.
Couple people don't pick up. Couple people are like, I don't deal in that shit anymore. And you finally get to Xylophony, who she's like, oh, hello, darling, and you can't really see at first. She's like, oh, I've never heard of giggle florts, but I have heard of drugs that make people forget things. I might be able to help, darling. Well, what star system are you in?
Okay. So I'll give her all the information of where we are.
Everything?
Everything.
You tell her exactly where you are. And then you notice that there's something not quite right about Xylophony. Looking closer, it looks like maybe she has applied makeup to, like, bruises of some kind. But as you finish giving her your information, you notice that a cut starts bleeding through makeup that was trying to cover it.
No.
She says, no, I told you everything! I told you everything! And you see that she gets hit in the back of the head, and before the screen cuts, you see that there is a domed face of what appears to be a Void Seeker. You hear the words, see you soon. Click.
We gotta get out of here.
Oh, I beefed it. This is bad. Guys, this is bad.
Yeah, that's
we need to get out of here now.
Additionally, you are going to be getting a stress token that gives you disadvantage on etiquette rolls.
Oh yeah, I am so stressed. We need Neldor, get the gun. Everyone, we need to leave. We need to leave.
Where is our journal tab here? Stress token. It's only your first stress token. That's surprising. Disadvantage on etiquette rolls. B3. While Tabok is doing a bit of his, like, investigative research, what are you doing in the meantime for your next roll?
He's gonna do some personal goals and try to find himself watching the Fast and the Furious movies because he's forgotten them. So like he needs to watch them again.
Okay.
Maybe he'll like make some memories go off. Basically, he's just trying to remember like the important thing he forgot, because he saw relics and stuff. You know what I mean? But he can't remember. You know?
Yeah, and he also can't remember. Like, at this point, he's having a hard time remembering his family. I like this.
JJ is definitely rewatching them with you.
JJ, it's a bit heartbreaking because as you're starting to watch these movies, it's like B3 is watching them for the first time.
And like as things are happening, I'm like, do you remember that? Just like that one time that we did that thing, and like trying to like relate things in the movies to like things that have happened like to our crew and stuff. Just like trying to help spark any sort of memory at all.
It's like at the end of the first one, the two cars are going towards the train. He's like, the train's gonna hit him! No! And he covers up his eyes with a pillow and he makes it. He's like, oh.
B3, go ahead and give me a computers roll.
Can it be with advantage since I'm helping?
I will absolutely give it with advantage. With JJ watching it with you. I'm assuming you were setting that on a 15. Also.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah, I was 15. Sorry, I should have.
Yeah, I already had the token on there. I was like, there's no way he's putting this on a 30. That's insane. That'd be crazy work. Yeah. You understand that there is a virus that is eating your memories now. And as you're watching, and your friend, who you can't quite remember his name, but you know his face, you know who he is, you don't have any, like your feelings for this person and these people on the ship haven't gone away. It's just the area where their names are stored and maybe some of the adventures you've been on with them just are like being eaten away. And as you're watching the Fast and the Furious movies with JJ and re-experiencing the depth of family in real time over again, I think your subconscious like AI starts to squirrel things away, finds the deepest, safest spot that it knows that it can't be reached yet, and starts to just tuck those away. The memory again of everybody introducing their names, the residual remaining memories of the times that you've shared with them. And you have a separated folder, like a separated, it's almost like it makes like a partition for you that is just labeled family. And it is now your F drive.
The F drive.
I love that.
It's not completely safe. The virus will get to the partition eventually if it's not taken care of, but at the very least, it'll be one of the last things that goes.
So, would I remember certain things?
You'll remember certain things, and I may have to get you to roll a history check on other things to see if it's a memory that's been saved or not. At the bare minimum, you know who these people are because they've reintroduced themselves. The data that was missing is still there. It had to be saved in a different area in the first place because where it would normally be stored was destroyed. It's not something that you can get back. It's space that's gone. But with that reintroduction and still having some core memories of them saved away, your AI, your subconscious AI, has been able to partition those memories and keep them safe, and store as much as possible with using as little space as possible, in like the deepest recesses of your mechanics in your memory.
But do you remember Captain Jones getting helicopter bladed in the very beginning?
What?
We had a captain before.
Oh no,
Reginald. It was
no,
Captain Jones.
no,
who got helicopter bladed.
Captain Jones is gone.
Okay, no, I'm just saying he just remembers that, right? He's like, oh, that captain, you know, but he doesn't remember who it is.
I don't know. There might still be some of them in the fridge.
Oh boy.
I've been meaning to give that thing a deep clean purge, but it's been a minute.
Or maybe you remember that moment, but you don't remember Captain Reginald.
Yeah, I had something like he remembers Captain Jones getting splattered.
Yeah, but the follow-up captain, you couldn't name him, and you probably like that memory is eaten. Like his memory is just gone for you. Johnathan Jimson. Like, you're watching the Fast and the Furious movies with B3. What are you doing like after that, or like do you take a break and kind of do anything else in the meantime?
I'm torn because I had like a plan for stuff that I wanted to do, but like now that B3 is dealing with this, like I want to help, but I don't know how to help. But my initial plan for my 20 roll was to try and increase my athletics, and or I was hoping to do an athletics roll, keep getting swole. I wanted to find a gym on this planet and get tips from the space gym bros. And I was hoping to actually bring B3 with me because he's already my bestest workout buddy. So like it might not mechanically help with the devirusing of B3, but I feel like thematically speaking, being like, hey, we went to the gym once together and you helped me work out. Let's see if we can go do that again. While also trying to still combat the body dysmorphia that JJ has had ever since the Ouroboros. B3, do you want to go to the gym with me?
Oh, of course. He's like wrestling with the headbands. He's like trying to put it on over his eye. You know what I mean? Like,
JJ looks at him for a second and just like helps and adjusts it to his forehead.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a spot in like the entertainment district called Deep Galaxy Gym. It is run and like you see like a variety of different like humanoids and things just trying to get, you know, pumped and swole. And it looks like the owner appears to be kind of looks like a Machamp, but with like one eyeball, like one big eyeball, like a Cyclops. That is like huge, like fucking just shredded.
Hell yeah.
And his name is Big Jiff.
Big Jiff.
Big Jiff.
Hell yeah. How is that spelled?
Big, like there is the regular word, B-I-G, and then Jiff is J-Y-F-F.
Okay, thank you. What was the gym called again?
Deep Galaxy Gym.
Deep Galaxy. That sounds gay as fuck. I love it.
Jeff is like, all right, some new recruits, you ready to get shredded?
I would really, I'm hoping to. Yes, sir. You shredded like you?
He's like, I don't know if anybody can be shredded like me. Ha! And does it like with all four arms. And he's like,
JJ has like stars in his eyes. He's like, so like, oh wow, that's amazing.
But with enough protein and creatine and void kelp, you too could hope
Creatine,
to
void kelp.
get to this level of awesome. Ah! And again, he does the flex with the
Awesome.
four arms.
Okay, JJ pulls out a notebook and he writes protein, creatine, base kelp, awesome.
B3's looking. He's like, I'm inadequate. He's like, protein grows extra limbs. He's looking at his extra arms.
I think you get extra ones when you run out of space for muscles on the first ones.
He puts a hand over both of your mouths and like lifts you both up by your heads, but in the strange kind of gentle way where it doesn't feel like your neck's gonna pop. Like this guy has like weights down. He lifts you both up and he's like, come with me and get swole, and he just starts like running into the gym with both of you.
Amazing.
I'm definitely getting total like gym bro but mixed with Hercule from
Yeah.
BBC.
a little bit.
From TV, hell yeah.
Amazing.
Tell me I'm wrong.
JJ, what is your DC? What are you setting the DC as?
I have a 5 and a 20 left, and my 5 I was going to use to post a personal ad on Space Craigslist.
And for this, you're trying to get like a skill point, right?
Yeah, or like either a skill point or like increase my strength by 1. That's probably too. Like,
Increasing your strength by 1 is huge. Like that would have to be a 30 roll.
Okay, and I'm out of my 30 then.
You're out of your 30. I would say if you're trying to get a skill point to go towards the athletics tree, though, I would allow it on a 20 here.
Okay, sick.
You're already kind of on the path to increasing your athletic prowess anyway. And 20 sounds like a reasonable DC. That means I think you have everything now, but I'm pretty sure you already had athletics anyway. Which means you get a +3 to the roll. B3 is spotting you, and you have this fucking crazy Cyclops, like four-arm Cyclops that is like pumping you up, so I will give you advantage on the roll.
Amazing.
You need to get a 17 or higher.
Okay, wish me luck.
It's a 13.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
You have an inspo?
I do. That's not low enough. Yeah, that is low enough that something bad would happen. Yeah, I'm gonna burn my inspo. I don't want to pull a muscle or slip a disc.
That's 22. So first of all, he gives you this strange looking protein shake, which he does like it's a spoonful of some
Like
kind
a
of
pre-workout?
strange, pre-workout powder, creatine, whatever. What he calls void kelp. When he pulls it out, it looks like it's already been liquefied, and it does look like it's just like this black ooze. That when he pours it in, it like turns the drink like a greenish purple, like it's like a kind of like it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. It looks like it's probably toxic, but when you taste it, it's delicious.
Oh, sick.
At one point you are like you almost drop a weight, and you drop a weight, but before it hits the ground, this dude like grabs it and sticks it back into your hand. It's like, you could do this, double time, get swole, and he's like screaming in your face.
JJ is weeping while trying to power lift these weights, like fully weeping, but like powering through.
Double the time. He's like trying to keep up with him.
Once you've done enough reps, he picks you up the same way, like covering your mouth so that you can't like yell at him to stop him, and like just runs you to the next machine, drops you, and it gets you to do the next one.
Amazing.
Until finally he brings you back to the entrance, drops you guys like, that has been a GIF regimen. Do you feel swole?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Oh yeah, that's what swole feels like. That's what swole feels like. And you can get a membership to do this once a week for 1,500 credits a month. I'll even throw in a jar of void kelp.
I might need to think on that. Is there a way I can get just the void kelp on its own?
No, you gotta be a member to get the void kelp. It's my trade secret.
Oh.
He's like, ha-ha!
Remember, that feeling is just the lack of swollenness leaving the body.
The lack of swollenness leaving the body.
It's like just stretching and flexing every muscle he can.
JJ's gonna lean over to B3 and say, if this is what being swole feels like, I don't know if I want that anymore.
Like he leans over, he's like, yeah, I thought Big B3 and Big JJ would be cool, but I don't know now.
Yeah, JJ is like dry heaving into like the bushes or something.
B3's like sweating oil, but like he's still getting worked up too.
This is only loosely related to this, but can I just say how much I appreciate the imagery of a black man dressed as Link going, yeah, swole! On the TV screen next to me.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
JJ, you can go ahead and add a skill point in athletics. Well deserved, well earned.
Thank you. Since I'm already proficient in athletics, I don't need the first one in the thing. I can go to one of the other. Am I understanding correctly?
Yeah, you just add a point and then select like the next part of the path.
I understand.
And if you didn't already spend the free skill point, you can do that as well.
Did do that already.
Okay.
I continued along my persuasion journey.
While that's happening, Squelch, what are you doing?
other than apparently going blurry if I lean too far back in my chair. Oh, that's
It's okay. I have like a little squelch PNG that I have like over your picture for when you were gone.
nice. I'm trying to think of what the hell Squelch wants to do at this point. Squelch is at a bit of a loss.
You've had like 3 weeks to think of your fucking downtime rolls, my guy.
I've actually got an idea.
Okay.
I've got an idea. We have an unexploded version of those purple tracker bombs, the one that I took out of our little friend.
Yes.
I want to try and manufacture some sort of like a tracker, like a metal detector wand thing, or something that I can see if I can, make something that can detect these stupid.
You want a tracker?
I want a tracker. It's like we keep coming across these things in our shit, and I don't like that.
So you want to make like a you're trying to make something to track them through their tracker?
Well, I want to just find the trackers themselves. Like, I want to build a device
to locate their trackers.
To locate the trackers, so I can like a bug finder.
That is good. I like that.
Because we found like 3 of them in our shit so far, and I don't know if there's more. And I want to find out if there's more, but...
What are you setting the DC at?
Oh... I gotta go with 25, I guess. I gotta save the 30 for something that I'm really, really willing to fuck up. And this one I kind of want to work.
I think I'm gonna call this... I think personal goals make sense here. I'm going to call the role... This is more mechanics than computers. And I'm inclined to say mechanics here. Which I think happens to be one of your best roles anyway, so that's not bad.
It is. It's up there.
Yeah, it's a mechanics roll, DC 25. You've got the one, like, working button still that you can work on and kind of work backwards from. You've got Tabok there as well. Like, he is doing his own research, but he also knows computers, so if you need, like, kind of, like, advice, I'm sure he's there to be able to help as well. Yeah.
All right, come on, really good mechanics roll.
Oh, that was almost a 1.
That is close enough that I can use this.
And add a D10?
Yep.
That's fucking beautiful. And it's a 10. So that means it's a 34. Which is a huge success. You realize that once you get deep enough and like actually do enough research into this fucking thing, that it's actually not that complicated mechanically, and should be easy enough to pick up on like a special scanner like that you can design and create. You could also instead like just like have the create like a software program that you could use as a mod on your helmets if you prefer. Or like that can be used on like a computer of some kind. So you have the option of making like a device that can do it, or having something that you can like basically use an existing device as a scanner. I will let you choose. Or the third option is to have it as like your ship has the scanner built in to be able to detect them.
be a nice one too. Thoughts, opinions, people. I think I like the option of building it like into an existing device, but the option of being able to rig up our ship to like scan internally for them.
If it's both sound really cool. I will say, if it's in a portable device, if we end up acquiring more ships, we'll still be able to use it in those other ships as well. As opposed to if we just rig up our, like, if we rig up the crown, then
yeah,
it wouldn't detect ones on like the prince or the obsidian claw, like when we're eventually get that back.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think I'm liking the idea of like having it be something that could be built in or a mod for an existing like device. Like it could be like put as like a helmet mod or something.
Yeah, and well, that's Do you want to make a ship, a helmet mod, a ship mod, armor mod,
or a handheld,
or like a handheld device? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking that if we're gonna keep it as like a portable thing, I'm thinking the helmet mod makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way we could kind of take advantage of like if there's like any kind of like HUD or something.
Oh, true. Help it like pinpoint things more easily.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how high tech the helmets are in these things, but
like your click seal helmets.
Yeah,
they're about it. Like they're high tech in the way that they are easily upgradable, right? So
yeah. We are currently making it more high tech by upgrading it this way.
However, with that being said, you will need a better click seal helmet to accommodate more. If you're wanting to do multiple things at once, because right now you only have a 2-slot helmet.
Yeah, I will have to invest in a better one. Oh, but we're on a planet. I can buy shit. I don't know how much a better one costs off the top of my head, but yeah, I'll have to, I suppose, go shopping. I mean, I could
Hell yeah.
I could test out the mod in my current one by swapping out some stuff, I guess, but ultimately I'm gonna want it, a helmet with more slots anyway. So,
what I'm going to give you here is that the mod will allow you to track void bomb trackers within 300 feet.
Oh, that's even friggin' better than I was hoping. It's like, I don't like the idea of those things being in our ship.
No.
Especially because one was in Tink.
Yeah. Yeah, not cool.
And I will say, with experimenting and like starting to use this mod, you don't find any other ones on your ship or on the other ships.
Perfect. Very good to know.
That was a success.
Eventually, I'm going to have to decide what I want my catastrophic failure to be with the 30.
Yeah. Zap.
A few of us are there.
Like, what do I want a bomb?
I wanna do my 20 roll. I wanted to go and see if maybe there's like a mechanic shop or a class I could take to work towards a skill point in mechanics.
Okay, go to like a body shop of some kind to get you want to like shadow somebody or get like just like some hands-on training basically in better mechanics?
Yeah, just get some hands-on training.
Okay. Yeah, you would find Winston's Auto Body. Looking it up, you'd see that they are a shop that other people can go to learn more about mechanics. And you're setting this as your 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Winston himself appears to be a automaton. He's a robot. And appears to be that it probably started off as a training robot of some kind. But now appears to like be like a shop owning robot that continues his work while still also doing work on people's ships, mechs, vehicles. He doesn't differentiate, so you see all different kinds of machinery within the shop. He welcomes you and he's like, "Oh, hello. What is your name?"
I'm Zap Brannigan.
"Hello, Zap Brannigan. What would you like to learn today?"
I would like to learn the rapid repair skill in mechanics.
Rapid repair. That is a handy skill. Well, the best way to learn is by doing. So come over here while I show you the basics, and then I'll let you try. He goes over the basics of like a quick repair on both a mech and a ship, so that you can kind of get an idea of both. And says, "All right, now you try," and puts the tools into your hand. And I'll get you to give me a mechanics roll. DC is 20.
I'm going to use my human tenacity to add 1d4 to the roll. I am going to use my inspiration to reroll that.
Oh, that's better. That is
Oh,
much better.
Yay!
much better.
Nice.
Yay.
You, while you didn't learn your lesson from the previous excursion that you had, you are being a little more attentive than in your previous venture, and it doesn't seem that hard. It seems like doing a rapid repair is just a regular repair, but like going kind of skipping. Normally you're supposed to look at the fine details, and this wants you to kind of skip over the fine details and just do your best to tackle the problem. And you seem to be really good at that. Improvising seems to come more naturally to you. So you will get your skill point to use towards rapid repair. And he's like, "Good job, Zap Brannigan. First lesson is free. If you would like to return to Winston's for more lessons, it will be 1,000 credits."
Thank you very much. I might be back for more lessons in the future.
Sounds great. Have a good day, Zap Brannigan.
Nice to meet you. Take care.
It does like a to like shake your hand, and now like with like the like kind of like crisp motions, you realize that this is an old ass robot. Like looking at it like on a close inspection and being close up, like this is, it's not just like a used robot. This is an old robot. Like how old you're not sure, but old enough.
Uh, I'll offer to see if I could fix him up a little bit to just to thank him for what he did for us, for me.
He's like, no need to fix what is not broken. Zap Brannigan. Ha 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 ha.
All right then. I'll say goodbye and I'll head back to the ship.
Happy repair work, Zap Brannigan. Goodbye. Tabok, we return to you at the end of your search, coming up with nothing. You know that this virus is eating away at B3 so rapidly that like he's forgetting new things within the span of hours. And we ask at this point, are you going to use your downtime rolls to try and fix B3, or did you have other things on your agenda? Where do you go from here, Tabok?
I didn't have too much on the agenda. That wasn't like super important. Like I feel like I've done some of the more important roles. So I mean, I gotta at least try B3. Try and fix B3 somehow.
The only
feel
other
like-
option that you have, aside from what you wanted to do, is to try and do it yourself. The DC, no matter what, was going to be a 25, so that's what I would recommend. But you do have the 30 as well.
Yeah. It would be a computer's check. So wait, okay, hang on a minute here. It's gonna be
If there's any way I can help or provide guidance, I would like to do that.
I would allow
Have I
guidance.
already? Yeah.
I would allow guidance from JJ here.
Just gonna add a D4. Is there anyone else that would be able to help?
I mean, I could use if like it's like we're coming back from working out, like B3 could help Tabok somehow. Like use his inspo, you know what I mean? Since he learned it
Mhm.
already.
Yeah, and yeah, he could like
Yeah.
he could probably like plug back into you if he's trying to like tackle the virus directly. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if you can like provide the help action, like to get like advantage on the roll or anything like that.
I mean, I've got computers training as well, so I can
yeah.
100% help.
I thought maybe I had a charm that might help me, but I do not. So yeah, any guidance.
Yeah,
would be
you've got you're getting a D4 from me. It sounds like Squelch is gonna be like providing the help action as well.
Okay. So then that means okay. I'm gonna try myself to fix B3, and I'm doing it with the full awareness that this might fail, but I don't think we have any other course of action here. I couldn't find anything, so I'm gonna have to wing it.
Okay.
If anyone can do it, it's you. I believe in you, Tabok.
I'm assuming the DC here is a 25.
25, yes.
You get a 1d4.
Is there any,
From
any
JJ's
other...
guidance.
Is there any other cantrips that could potentially help?
Okay.
here?
So
And B3 is giving you is offering you his inspo if you need to reroll.
okay.
So you have access to an inspo.
Would it be with
So-
advantage since Squelch is helping as well?
I'll allow it.
Yay.
The whole team's
so
coming
1d4.
together.
1d4, was that the only additional
1d4, and you're getting advantage on the roll.
advantage? Okay. Ah.
That's a 26.
For a 25 roll?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, you made it.
Oh. For a second, I was like, ah, shit. I failed, but like failed by 1. But I was like, no, 25.
No,
Yes.
you make it. Tabok, like, I think for the first time you see Tabok like sweat. Like he is typing furiously. He it's not just he is creating something to stop the virus, but he's also having to fight the virus to be able to stop it. And he is able. You're basically able to create a program that flushes B3's system of the virus and kind of gives like a hard reboot. You're able to take the memories that are left, including the F drive, and kind of set it aside, give him like a clean reboot to get rid of the rest, including the virus, and it's gone. The Giggle Florts is out of his system. You're able to put the memories he has back. Again, the patches of memories that he has lost, you aren't sure you can recover. But you were able at least to preserve whatever is left, and put it back where it was without the virus included. B3, with the Giggle Florts out of your body, you feel immediately better. The things are clearer again. That like your memory is damaged and it will need to be fixed. I think you're still, it's not going to be a stress token thing, but you're going to get disadvantage on things like history rolls when you're trying to access your memories, because there are just parts that are just permanently gone right now. But you're not you're not getting worse. Your condition isn't getting worse. And there may be ways that you can repair the damage to you that even though you can't restore your memories, you may be able to actually at least refill them with something else. But right now that space that was eaten up is gone. So it's kind of like you have a hard drive, but like it's half not working.
We still had some.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say we still had some like on hand that he had gotten, right? If so, I'm taking it to do science on later. So if I can, maybe through some trial and error between me and Tabok, might be able to find some way to restore some of these wiped memories if we know in a like controlled environment exactly
what it did. Yeah.
But that'll be something for next downtime.
That's huge. So B3's in better shape. Again, his system is not perfect. You run another diagnostic. Again, there's just gaps that are just gone that you can't restore. But you're able to get him up and running in a way where he is not going to be affected by the Giggle Florts negatively for like a bunch of the shit he does. He's not losing memories, anything like that. You unplug from him, and I'd say you guys can have like a couple minutes to kind of discuss amongst yourselves where you kind of want to go from here with your final downtime rolls, because you've got 4 of you that have your 30s, 2 of you have 5s left. And I know those 30s can be a little tricky, so...
I have a question. Could we maybe combine our last downtimes?
It's been done before, yeah. You can combine them if you have, like, all like, work towards a common goal.
If everyone is willing, I think I have a bit of a plan, sort of. I mean, Aelita is stressed out, obviously. She's kind of freaking out right now. Her first instinct is to run, get out of there, but at the same time, she knows that this is essentially her fault for having Xylophony injured. So
yeah, like do you tell the rest of the group about what happened?
Yeah, like instantly I was like, let's run, we have to go. But it's kind of sat now, and I've realized that running is the worst thing we can do.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we kind
you
of have
would
to
have
face this more head on.
because of the way things would have timed out. You would have made that discovery the same time that Tabok would have taken his downtime, which was the last one in that span of a few hours. So while he is now fixing, like the moment he fixes B3 would be about the time you would have already gathered together. This is now the time where you make your case and be like, hey, we may need to get out of here, or kind of explain the situation to them, because otherwise... Yeah.
I explain the situation. I let them know that I know that there's a chance that this is going to fail, but it would be worse for us to run than to not do anything. At this point, we need to prepare for the worst. It's something bad's going to happen. Whether we run from it and it happens later, or if we, go into this a little bit more united. Xylophony's hurt. It's my fault. The Void Seekers know where we are. And instead of trying to hide from them, I think we need to prepare for them. Because, like, when I was... Basically, I think I probably would have yelled, we need to run, like, before the call even disconnected. So they're probably already under the assumption that we are running. Especially given, our history, we kind of run from things sometimes. So I think what we need to do is, if everyone is okay with it, I would like to, use the last downtime. I know it's a really big one. I am prepared for it to go wrong. So I want to do things that wouldn't necessarily blow everything up if it goes wrong. Like, I want to try and, like, misdirect the Void Seekers a little, kind of gather our allies, try and figure out what to do, and maybe try to find out where Xylophony was so we can eventually get to her and help her, because Aelita's feeling very guilty about the entire thing, and all she wanted to do was try and help B3 by trying to find out information about Giggleflorts, and now her best friend in the world is injured, and her first instinct was to run, so now she's even more angry at herself than anything.
JJ looked visibly offended when you called Xylophony your best friend.
I did. I don't know if you saw it on my camera. But...
You all have friendship bracelets. You know Xylophony is one of my best friends forever. She was my maid of honor.
I understand. We would have at least been co-maid of honors if I had met you before the wedding, right?
Yeah, you absolutely would have.
Okay.
Even Neldor knows that.
Okay. If you ever renew your vows...
Let's just make it out of this alive first.
I feel like I might have gotten you to describe it before, but even like the last time we discussed Xylophony, I was very loose about it because I don't quite know how she looks. Like, I imagine she probably looks like a party girl.
She's a yassified alien.
Yassified alien.
Yeah, we had a picture somewhere floating in one of our chats. It's just a yassified alien. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh my god, why is she so buff? Is that because it was on the previous prompt? Hold on. I was like, hey AI, make me this party girl alien. I put it in the chat. That's what it came up with. She's kind of ripped as shit too.
She was completely bald. She was kind of grayish skin with like these ridiculously long nails and like big sparkly lips. Like I can't describe it any other way than yassified alien. Like that's
Yes.
too normal looking.
Yesified.
Yeah, I need to make like an actual character sheet for her, or like an NPC sheet for her.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find the picture because I know I sent it somewhere. It was one of those things that totally started as a joke. It was literally just a gray alien with like these big fake eyelashes and these big lips, and oh, it was.
You sent it. You sent it in the Prince chat on June 6th.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, I'm downloading the picture so I can send it in the chat.
Amazing. Did you search yassified alien?
No, I searched xylophone.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Oh God, yep. I remember it now.
Yep. Yeah, a yassified alien.
Yeah, that's legit exactly what she is.
Okay.
Just putting it out there, she kind of reminds me of somebody I work with.
Didn't it look like Paul the alien, like the gray alien?
She's
Oh.
very pink.
For some reason, I thought she was gray, but false memories.
That's fine. I need to use that other picture though. That buff party alien's got to come back.
Oh yeah,
Right? That's fantastic. Yeah.
we have to party with her.
Yeah.
And
So
I really love the four-armed swole guy. That's
Big Jiff. That's the image we're using for Big Jiff.
Yeah, that is a fantastic picture for Big Jiff. That's
Jevin Mindell, because they're obviously there. We'll just be like, like Aelita, like whatever you want to do, we got you. But we could, instead of just preparing and waiting for them to come for us, we could take the fight to them. Tabok knows where they are.
Yeah. I mean, that's perfectly fine. I think if we wait for them to come to us, we could also prepare a little bit more. Because I definitely think we need to prepare.
I will say the whole reason we didn't go after them when they first took the obsidian claw was because we could see that we would have been outnumbered and outpowered, and we were
Exactly.
planning on getting a bit more experience and stuff first.
Exactly. So I really screwed things up. So
Why would they be coming for you? From Jev?
I think I don't think it's that they're coming for me. I think they're just coming for us.
But why would they
We
attack?
know-
No, I think it's you.
I don't think it's me.
The last time you talked to your friend, didn't you say she was on Earth? Is that what it's called? Earth?
Yeah.
Arth?
Yeah.
Earth, yeah.
Earth.
Yeah, like as if it was spelled with a U. Earth.
Earth. Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Earth. Yeah. I would love to show you around Earth one day. It's a cool planet.
What? So, are we assuming that the Void Seekers are on Earth, or why were they with Xylophony?
I'm not sure. I want to take some time, try and figure out where she was, try and track her. Tabok has a track on the ship. We can try to track on the ship. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Tabok able to see around the ship?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, I got a video feed.
we could potentially see if Xylophony is there, just to try and prepare as much as we can to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to pull out all the stops. I want all of us to get ready. I want all of us to... I still think it's just because, they're trying to find the princess from the Ouroboros. They had no interest in me before. I've been around them a few times now, so I don't think anything's changed.
Aelita,
We don't have time
Some-
to argue about this. I don't think anything's changed.
Aelita, something has changed.
They don't know that. They don't know anything about the gift. They don't know anything about...
How do you know?
How would they?
They have ways of knowing a lot of things that we didn't think they would know.
Did we discuss the GIF around Tink before we found the
Tink,
tracking
I don't believe
explosive
Tink
bug
was
thing
with us in
her?
Swangies.
Yeah.
And after that, I was kind of just, I partied and then I was just feeling kind of blah. And so I don't really think we discussed it much around Tink.
Okay, because I'm not sure if these.
Vendel
I'm not
says,
sure yet if these
didn't
record anything.
on that point weren't you getting Tabok to look stuff up about it here?
I went to the library. Tabok didn't find... I don't think Tabok looked up much, just kind of general things about void disease and...
Yeah, that was one of my earlier downtime rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
So
enough
it's...
to really.
Yeah, not enough to really... I don't know. But either way, we don't have time to talk about this, whether or not they're coming for me. It's we have to do something.
Read something.
Perhaps we could set a
Something
trap.
really needs to be done.
A trap would be awesome.
We could, get a wig for Mendel or Jev.
I actually have proficiency in dressing up as other people now, so...
Yes, you dress up like Jev. Jev dresses up like you.
I don't want to put Jev in danger.
Okay, we'll
What
do
we can
Mendel
do is
then.
I can dress up as someone completely different, and we can say that Aelita left. Let me see exactly what it is.
Could you maybe hide in one of the mech suits?
I think it would be easier for me to just be someone else than hide in a mech suit.
Okay.
Especially if we need the mech suit. Because I'm useless. What is it?
What you need, Mrs. Aelita, is some protein powder our friend Big Jiff told us about.
Yeah, Big Jiff can transform you.
So I have proficiency in disguise kits and can double your proficiency with checks you make with them to craft disguises. You also learn to pretend to know a language of your choice. Anyone unfamiliar with the language will assume you speak it fluently. So I can just be someone else for a little bit.
I just have to say one thing real quick. Hashtag Swolita.
No, you're not making that happen. It is not happening.
That's the name of the episode. That's the name of the episode.
Amazing.
Brian and Ellie add 5
Name of the
points to your points cards.
That was a name.
I just like
That's the
that
name of
he
the
can
episode.
transform you.
In case we were wondering what we were going to call this one, when it goes up.
Hashtag Swolita is now the name of the episode.
Happy to do my part.
He doesn't look impressed at all.
No.
Oh dear.
Okay. Swole Aelita is out. Disguise Aelita option is on the table.
If there's a way I can like if we are setting some kind of trap, then I think it might behoove us to not even using that word right, behoove. Anyway,
You are, yeah.
it might be it might behoove us then to maybe give the impression that we are running, so that we can like what I'm saying is like if there's a way we can sort of like scramble the ship's signal.
Exactly. I just said we
Yeah,
would misdirect
misdirect them.
They already
Yeah.
think we're running because I did yell, "Let's run."
Right. I knew that part, but yeah, but like specifically, that could be one thing we do as part of that. Yes.
Yeah, if we can maybe like even find some way to like clone our ship's signal in like a beacon or something to like lure them into a trap.
Scramble the transponder or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you have a plan together. Starting at the top of the list here, Aelita, what would you like to do for your 30 roll?
I'm really not sure because I know it's going to fail.
Do you have anything that you get like a +10 in?
I have, let's see. I also have a Grand Charm of Luck. So that lets me add a
D10 to the roll.
D10. Yeah.
Or at least a +5, because remember with Ebony's like house skill roll rules, nat 20 gets a +5.
If you roll a crit, you get a +5.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be giving you guidance however I can. So
sorry, did you ask if I had anything +10 to it?
yeah, like any of your skills.
No.
No, what's your
The
highest?
Highest is like 5.
Deception
Okay, and
and
what's
etiquette and persuasion.
Etiquette I have disadvantage on right now.
But yeah,
performance,
+5 potentially work.
persuasion. How do I have a +2 to piloting?
You're not proficient in it, but you still get like it still applies like the default pluses to all of them.
Yep, I have performance and persuasion and etiquette.
And those are +5?
Yeah.
And deception.
Okay. Any of those would work well for like a disguising sort of action, like if you're putting together a disguise as somebody else.
Yeah, actually, if performance or
deception.
plus
I'm gonna give you guidance, so you'll have a D4 as well.
So
and then if you use your
either of those could work.
Grand Charm of Luck would give you another D10 to that as well.
Okay, so I will try to disguise myself as...
Hear me out. The disguise self you can already do. Like, I don't think I would need to make you roll, especially that exceptionally high for it. Looking at the abilities that you have, deception you could try to like to really enhance the, or like kind of like give the impression that you're gone. Performance you could try and like make money to be able to help finance your preparations for what's coming.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a good chunk of money already. I could try to get more.
With persuasion, you could try and recruit people to be able to help you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who would be able to just kind of drop everything and come help us. Other than maybe Stanley, but like, what's that poor man gonna do? Take us for pedicures? Wrong time.
Pretty sure Stanley's actually a secret badass.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a secret
Yeah.
badass.
I gotta go to the washroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Sure. Why don't we take that's a cue to take like a 5-ish minute break.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yee.
Yee.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Catch you in a few minutes. Oh, sorry about that. I got looking for something. You know when you see something somewhere, and you're like, I know I saw it, and you keep looking around that area.
Yeah.
I didn't find it.
These guys, we're still waiting on Brian and Lee.
Oh hell yeah! Gosh, I went down, smoked, and got looking for that thing.
You will find it. I'm confident.
Yeah, it's a small apartment. I will. I did find Legend of Dragoon on the PS1 and in Final Fantasy 9. Here you go, Tabok.
Both great games.
The greatest hits, though. It's not the
I
OG
only
labels.
I only ever played a demo of Legend of Dragoon. And,
What?
Dude,
Great game.
just
but
download
yeah,
it.
I really want to play it. Yeah,
Just
that should be the next one I find.
I probably have it on my
Nice.
computer. If I do, I'll send it to you right now. Or I'll make a Google Drive for you.
Heck yeah.
Good game. I don't know how long it is. It's been so long since I played it, but I remember just like the core gameplay was fun.
It's probably one of my favorite RPGs of all time.
I respect it.
I spent Final Fantasy 9 and Legend of Dragoon are up there. Chrono Trigger's up there.
I'm not sure how I got it, but I have a copy of Chrono Cross.
Great game. Also a great game.
Never played that one.
Yeah.
So many games like on the backlog, like that game right there you just said.
I'm back.
Dark Cloud
Welcome back.
2 is another one.
Dark Cloud 2 is a great game. 1 and 2, both are fantastic.
I remember playing the first one a long time ago. I thought it was Cloud from Final Fantasy, and then it wasn't. I was like, what is this bullshit? It was a good game still.
Hold on. Let me see. PS1. Legend of Dragoon. I'll get that for you, Tabok. I'll get that going for you.
Sick.
Yeah, that one's it was a solid one back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the first games I remember with like the movies. Because like
With the
Final Fantasy 7
cutscenes?
and 8 had
Yeah.
them a little bit, you know what I mean?
Fucking Mega Man X7 or X6.
Oh, funny you say that.
X6 right there. PS1.
No
Hell
way.
yeah.
That's awesome.
I used to own X4.
This one is a personal favorite because I found it way easier than X5. X5 was confusing as hell. Like the weapon system and everything and all of that, like trying to get the armors.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't like it all that much, but
Oh, let me pause.
I just X5 had more memorable bosses. That's my only thing.
So glad the Blue Bomber's coming back.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. So excited.
I will take what I can get, but at the same time, if KG's not involved, I'm worried.
Yeah, that's true. We're never getting another X series game. I'm just like, ugh, that's a tragedy.
That is sad.
Aelita. I think we left off with deciding what you're doing for your 30 roll.
Yeah, I guess I will just try to get some money for our whatever we're doing.
Just trying to drum up some quick content money to be able to like kind of you want to prepare, and at this point you're preparing for the worst, so it's not a bad idea to have extra funds on hand.
Yeah.
Can I raise a point / question / suggestion?
Yeah.
You're very successful on OnlyFans. There is a very high probability that these guys know about your OnlyFans, right?
I mean, that's a possibility, but at the same time, that's not going to
if
make
they
them
went
know about my royal heritage.
No. Okay. I think we can assume that they do know about it, because otherwise, why are we planning on disguising just you?
I planned on doing that because everyone told me to.
That's fair. I maybe it's just a hunch, but I think they probably do know.
Which is
But that's
fine,
not
so we
that
can
that's
disguise
not
me.
the
Yeah, that's fine. We can, whether or not that's the case, I can disguise myself. So if it is,
Yeah, but what I was about to suggest though is they probably know about your only phase because you're successful, and if they're trying to track you down, they've probably done at least a base amount of research, and that would have come up. So why don't we use whatever videos you're about to film for that to also try to throw them off our trail? Like, we could use that also as like part of the deception. Maybe we could get Tabok to like fake the background, like deep fake the background to make it look like you're on a completely different planet than we are.
okay, we can do that.
Yeah, that's
Make
yeah, we
money
gotta.
and deceive them.
Yeah.
Do we want to just? Are we just like throwing them off descent, or are we setting the like a trap for them as part of
Ooh,
this?
do we want to like set a
What
trap
exactly
somewhere
are
and then
we?
make it look like
Well,
that's where you're filming?
I
We
had
know that
said
they're
I wanted
coming.
to do both. I
Yeah.
wanted to misdirect them and set a trap because I
Yeah.
am confident that this is going to fail. So when it fails, I'd like to have a backup.
Yeah,
She said all that. Yeah.
We should definitely do both. We gotta hammer out the details.
What kind of trap do we want to set? Do we have something that we can use to set a trap?
Like that is, that's the $1 million question right there. Is
Well, I mean, we could just them not knowing that we are ready for them is already a trap in a sense.
yeah, it's an ace in the hole right there for sure.
Yeah, good old
I
fashioned ambush.
think the nature of the trap is going to have to depend on what we choose as the misdirect.
Okay.
Because depending on where they're getting misdirected or whatever to, is gonna change the
Where we set the
circumstances,
trap
the
and what
nature
kind of trap.
of what the trap's gonna be. So we definitely got to settle on. I think we got to figure out how exactly we're gonna do this, like misdirection first.
I will make note that when we clarified that when you gave the information to Xylophony, you gave your exact location. So
Yeah.
That's something to consider when you're setting your trap. Like, they're probably trying, like, if they're sending anything, it's coming to like this exact location in this shipyard where you guys are parked right now.
Yeah.
So maybe do we want to move our ship or like cloak it somehow if we can, and then set a trap for like right here?
To be perfectly honest, like my first thought when I heard that they were like knowing exactly where we are and we were like talking about setting a trap, my first thought was straight up home aloneing this shit.
Okay, but here's the thing. I was talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
We had, Swalita, all of that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But this is now about my 30 roll.
Right.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that's doing this here? Because
Oh no, that's
we're supposed to be focusing on the 30 roll now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. As far as I as far as I know, it's like those of us with the 30 roll. This was going to be a group effort kind of situation, I think.
Depending on what you're doing, and yeah, like in a situation like you were talking about, maybe like if you were going to have Tabok like doctor something to have you appear to be in a certain place, then that would be Tabok's 30 roll as well.
Yeah, because I was gonna help anyway, right? That was obviously gonna be the next thing now that we've gotten B3 sorted out. But yeah, I mean, obviously we gotta let Aelita figure out. She's got final say. It's her role.
Yeah, so because I was asked to, do my role, so I kind of just assumed it was just me here.
Well, we still all have to make rolls, but like all of our roles can be combined towards the same goal. But like we all have our own part that we're playing.
Yeah, like if you just want to make your role like a solo role here, then that's fine.
No, I get that. It's just I'm trying to figure out exactly what this role is for, because one minute I'm being told do it, like get money, and now it's like, oh, set a trap, do this, and it's like, well, what's my role? Because I mean, I don't want to fail all of that stuff.
Well, no, like you are doing the performance role to get money, but in that performance, we're also going to misdirect them in the form of Tabok's role. And then do we want to misdirect them to like a trap that we're setting, and then that can be like maybe Zap and B3 and me, and like the rest of us can work on the trap.
Yeah, because based on the information that we have thus far, they know our exact location right here. So in theory, this is where they're coming as of right now.
Yeah. So maybe throwing them off the scent is pointless. We want them to come here.
Yeah, I want to try and cover my bases and do what I can.
Yeah. Yeah. Francis.
If that's, I mean, it sounds like that you're each kind of dealing different parts of the plan here. Aelita, you're the first two rolls, so if you know for sure it's a performance, we can roll that.
Sorry, I'm sneezing here.
No worries.
Yeah, I can do the performance roll. See what we can do.
I'm giving you guidance.
Yes, what I'll get you to do, roll the D4 first before we roll anything. Let's see what you get for your bonuses here.
Okay, D4. Roll.
So it'd be
We got a 1.
a +1. And then you have your D10 for your luck.
Yeah,
your Grand Charm of Luck.
Grand Charm of Luck. Need a mouse pad up here.
That's good.
That is an 8.
So you're getting a +9 to the roll.
Yep.
Your performance is a +5.
So
that's a +14. So you need a 17 or higher. Is that, am I mathing correctly?
16 or higher.
16. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
That's not bad.
And I'm also going to say, like, you have several NPCs and everything. Like, you have a whole production crew that helps you with your performances. So you will get advantage on the roll as well.
yeah, I mean, I have Nelder helping me here. We all know what he's proficient in. Oh, that's a 20.
That's a nat 20.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
My best friend is like bleeding out, and I am being a slut on the internet. She would be so proud.
So that's 25 plus 5 for rolling a nat 20. That brings you up to 30, so that already meets it. Then you had the plus 9 from JJ and your luck charm, because I mean better is better no matter what. You're getting at this point like at least 5 over. Yeah, that's 39. That's 39 on your 30 roll. So not only are you going to get really good money here, things are going to happen, Aelita. Give me a second here.
Do I become the first space Playboy bunny?
A couple things are going to happen here.
Well, a new goal.
The most important
good
one,
goal.
and the one that was like the partial original focus of this, was the content makes money. I'm gonna say with the donations today and everything, on a 30 roll, you rolled a 39. I'd say normally you would have made 15,000 just making the roll. You make another 20,000 credits.
Damn.
Additionally,
That'll fund some like AAA trap stuff.
that desperation that comes with being, worried about your friend comes through in your performance in a way that it motivates you. And with that, it comes out and shines in your performance enough so that this is probably not only just the best earning performance in a single performance that you've had, but it registers as the like most profitable performance on only phase, and that bumps you to the number 1 slot.
Let's go.
Woo! Done, Aelita.
We can celebrate later.
Xylophony would be proud.
Xylophony. You gotta get the
It's
loaf
like
in there.
the loaf. It's the important part.
Xylophony.
Nicolaj.
Additionally, I think you did well enough that because this has now become like a combined scheme, you're going to give everybody else advantage on their rolls.
You're all welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Amazing. I was able to be a slut to...
However,
Uh-oh. That however...
with all that fame and bumping to the top slot means that you had to knock somebody from that place. And you get a message on your OnlyPhase app from Devira Devane that just says, okay, let's play.
I'd love to collab, thanks.
B3. Well, I guess so Aelita's performance is successful. Aelita makes a ton of money and is now kind of setting the pace here for what you guys are doing, because it sounds like you're all going to be doing a combo plan here to set a trap for what you think might be coming. So instead of me picking who goes next, what next part of the plan are you executing?
I was thinking rigging bombs and traps if everybody else was seeming like they were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I'm just trying to suss out what like the exact nature of what this trap should entail?
And that's exactly it. Because remember also that like JJ and Zap only have like 5 rolls, so they're not going to be able to do insane things.
Anything crazy. Yeah, I'm limited by what I'm able to do a roll for.
But if you split,
I mean,
if you split
I
off,
could even, I could give you some money and you could like run to the store to get stuff for the traps or whatever, you know?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
supplies, gathering and stuff.
Oh yeah, you definitely got us covered in terms of, supplies for this setup for sure. That's when they get here, they are going to regret showing up. That's
Mhm.
But do we want this like trap to spring like before they get to the ship? Do we want to spring a trap on the ship? Sort of it's like we're not
Both.
trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with us thing.
Yeah.
See,
I-
my main thing is I want to find Zolophony first, make sure she's okay. So I feel like right now Aelita is really distracted with that. Like her mind is focused on that.
I've got an idea of one thing that we could potentially do. Their whole like void steppy short range teleporty thing that basically functions like Misty Step, right? They have to see where they're going.
Yeah.
You would expect so.
As to the best
We
of our
assume,
knowledge.
yeah.
To the best of your knowledge, yeah.
How about we find some way to install as part of this like trap in the foot some sort of like an automatic like shutter system over the windows. So they get in, we press a button, and it's like shoot,
can't-
lockdown. You can't see
But-
outside the ship anymore, so they can't poof out on us once we do spring it.
With that though, they still have dark vision. They might have dark vision and stuff.
I'm not saying
So-
kill the lights. I'm just saying like kill their ability to just teleport to do their little step thing outside the ship because they won't be able to see
Okay,
it anymore.
so just block them from seeing out.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
just
so that they can't
help
escape
prevent
the ship once they're in here.
Yeah.
to help prevent a means of escape for them. Because the other guy, that's all he did, looked out the cockpit and he was like, poof, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Which was really, really annoying.
And we can also like
Mhm.
prepare the dungeon to,
Yeah.
house criminals.
Yeah, I'm just
We're
thinking
not-
that's
we
like
don't even know if they're criminals. These guys might be just, the princesses might be going with them on their own free will here. We don't really
We're the
know.
good guys all along.
We're the bad guys.
It turns
We're
out
the baddies.
they're actually recruiting princesses for like a bachelor style setup, like The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Wild.
The reason they don't want me is because I'm already married. But yeah, we could definitely try to do something like that. Whether it be like metal shutters or some sort
Yeah,
of
I'm just thinking that could be one of the setups that
Hinting.
we have on there.
we just don't have a lot of time to do stuff. So
Yeah, true.
I think one of the lower roles would be to get the stuff that we need.
Go get supplies.
Yeah, just to
One of the 5 gets to be designated shopper for for the trap.
Yeah.
All right.
One thing I will say too is you get another message, Aelita, and also probably have JJ included in that thread, because I don't think you guys have seen Davis yet.
no.
And he'd probably reach out and be like, I'm still available, haven't seen you guys, and would love to get a chance to see you. Feel free to bring the whole gang.
I
Didn't
think
we
we need to be
mention-
completely honest with him about what's happening. We wanted to meet up with him, and I really screwed up, and now we are booby trapping our ship.
Didn't we talk to Davis briefly after?
Yeah,
my-
we told him that he was the victim or the
Yeah.
attempted victim of hacking.
Yeah.
So he kind of owes us one. He would probably like we should let him know that we're in a tough spot right now because he's probably one of the allies that would be able to
Yeah.
provide resources and help us.
So I
Would
can.
going and recruiting Davis Wells count as a 5 roll, or would you want something as a higher roll for that?
I would let you use your roll for something else and just have it as like a role play opportunity once downtime is done.
Okay. That works.
Unless you were trying to do specific like a relationships roll to like you meet up with them ahead of time to have sandwiches and discuss life or something, or try to act like you to like become his bodyguard. I'm just riffing. But you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
All right, so trap. What are we? What are we doing here?
What if we set up the dungeon so that it has the anti-void stepping, and we make a fake Aelita that can go in the dungeon, so they'd have to go in there to try and get her. And then once they're in there, we
actually-
close the shutters.
Instead of a fake Aelita, what we can do is we can just like we have so much camera footage of me. Just like play a tape or something so they think I'm in there. They can hear me. When they go in, they slip on lube. I don't know.
Are we gonna pull a speed on them? We'll pull a speed. I love it.
Aelita, add 5 points to your points card. Making them slip on lube. Like
That was great.
in the
That was great.
serious moment, thinking about like this like fucking like assassin walking in and being like whoop, and, like slipping like it like it's slipping on a banana peel, just on a pile of lube into a cage.
These dudes are serious business. We gotta do what we can.
And lube is one of our biggest resources.
It is. We're
You
basically
have a
importers.
tremendous amount of it.
Literally your most bountiful
Yeah.
commodity on the ship.
Suck it, P. Diddy.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Got nothing on us.
he's not allowed on our ship.
No, he's not. But I'm just saying, we've got more lube.
Those Mindell parties are wild.
Yeah.
No.
No, no.
He did just flying around in a space prison.
All right. Who's giving me their next downtime roll?
Someone go.
Want me to go get supplies?
Yeah, we wanna.
I was gonna say most of us have 30 rolls left, so
Yeah, I'll go get
Like whoever
supplies
has
and get the
the-
5 out of the way.
yeah, because
Do you know what
I don't know
supplies?
if I should be making explosives or anything, because if I fail,
Do you know what supplies you're getting?
Something to.
We
Like,
want to.
Yeah,
do we
we need
even
to
have
settle
windows in the dungeon?
I don't know. But we need to we need to settle on exactly what the trap's gonna be so we know what supplies we're gonna need for it.
well, extra lube, I suppose.
Just pour it
Add
all
to
over the
list.
floor.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can get them into one area that they can't like teleport out of,
Yeah.
I do have my like magic immovable rod thing, so I could like
Pin them down
barricade
with
the
it.
door. I could barricade the door. Is what I'm thinking of wherever we like. Say for example, we did trap them in the dungeon. I could like use that to barricade the door.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Potentially. And just, talking.
How do we get back
Options.
into the dungeon, though? To, I don't know, kill them, torment them, whatever we want to do with them.
Dungeon stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can move the rod with the right command word, so it's like
Okay.
move it when I need to and put it back.
Doesn't the dungeon's cages have holes?
It's not just a big
Yeah.
cage, though. They're talking about barricading the dungeon's
The whole
door.
room, like the whole room. That makes it.
Yeah, so that they can't see
Yeah.
out, and those would be some of the supplies we would get is like stuff to cover, so it's like visually they can't see out of it.
My second question then, aren't the doors sliding doors? I don't think they open.
I don't know. You're probably right.
I think we
there,
established a
so-
while back that they are like the like sliding future
the
doors.
slidey Star Trek doors. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that checks out.
Your Festivus pole will have to be used for something else other than barricading a door.
Well, we
But
can
I'm sure we can still use it.
we can Mjolnir one of them to the ground or something.
Yeah. Void kebab.
I wasn't
Yum.
thinking of doing it like that, but ouch.
Look, I don't like them.
You could just put them in there and fill the room up with Orbeez to take out all the oxygen, and then they'll drown, right?
Or
Are
get
we
eaten by
going for another
worms.
Orbeez incident.
The entire room just filled to the top.
So soon
No
after
need
taking
acid
care
damage
of
in
the
the
last
dungeon.
Orbeez fucking debacle.
I feel like B3 doesn't remember that part though.
Yeah, Squelch
he's-
just cleaned
I
out
can't
the
remember.
hot tub.
I can't remember. Did these guys have invisibility? Or the ability to go invisible? Do you remember if they did that at all during the fight?
The one did, the assassin. Most
Okay.
definitely did.
I only remember the Misty
He did at
Step.
some point?
I believe so.
Alright, because if that's the case, I can potentially put myself in a position to like work as like Overwatch for them coming in, because don't forget, I have the grand charm of True Sight now. I can see through invisibility.
Oh, perfect.
So if
Yeah, I
they
think
try
because-
invisibility themselves onto the ship,
Yeah, because they were leaving and somebody was outside or something, and then they teleported away.
I know they teleported. I couldn't remember if they had invisibility capabilities or not, though.
So we're getting stuff to block off the rest of the ship from the dungeon visually. Is that correct?
Honestly, and I think like anything that we might be able to use.
Some explosives.
Yeah. Yeah, just kind of stock up.
Some
Whole arsenal.
Stun grenades, because we'd want to take some of them alive for questioning / torture.
Yeah, something to incapacitate them and detain them.
Flash torture.
Yeah, /
Well, let's face it, they hurt her
Interrogate.
friend. We're not going to be nice about this.
No.
no, nor should we be.
They stole Tabok's ship. They, hurt her friend. We are not being nice about this. Torture is on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I've got all sorts of fun
yes.
tools that I'm sure could be used for torture.
You have those bees.
Right?
the bees.
At some point in this campaign, somebody's getting bees in the helmet.
I'm voting not helmet.
Or somebody's getting bees in the face at some point. I am saving. I've still got one charge on my charm of accuracy that I'm specifically saving for bees to the face.
I'm still
love
voting
that.
for bees in the butt.
I've had that charm there for a month.
You'll
no
get them to
bees.
talk more if you
Ass
threaten
bees?
bees in the butt.
Ass bees?
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's fucked up.
There's like little beads floating
That
around
is
and
fucked up.
squelch. Like it's
Yeah,
the
that's-
That's
Jurassic
why
Park.
you don't cross
That's-
Aelita.
That's one way to do torture.
Look, I bet you, if someone thought you were honest and you use that as a threat, they'd talk.
I'll shoot bees up your ass.
Exactly.
Shakes a jar of bees in front of them.
It's just like, good luck getting them to fit. I'm immune.
Huh? All right, so is your role, JJ, to go get supplies again? Like we're nearing our usual end time, and
Yeah.
we've done one last downtime.
I would
roll.
like that. I would like to do that. I just, like I said earlier, I was just trying to confirm what supplies I'm getting.
Yeah, stuff to block line of sight so they can't just teleport out of the ship, and like maybe some explosives and like
Stun grenades
And
incapacitated
for
stuff
sure.
to in. Okay.
stun grenades.
Okay. And Zap, are you coming with me? Are we shopping together for both of our 5 rolls, or was there something else you're doing for your 5?
For my 5 roll, I was thinking of assisting them installing what traps we buy.
Okay.
Like, would that be possible, BHG? For a 5 roll?
Yeah, like helping with the mechanics to help with installation shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
You could probably find grenades, but I don't think you would be able to find the thing to block off a doorway in the same place you would find grenades.
No.
Okay, I'll go help with shopping then. If we gotta make multiple stops, I'll help with the shopping.
Okay. Who is going to what resource?
I guess I'll go for the shutters.
You'll go for the
Okay.
shutters.
And I'll go for grenades / torture implements. Those I feel like would be in the same place.
Yeah, I mean, mostly you're gonna find where you would find grenades. You would also find like ranged weapons, like guns and stuff like that. We'll call it Bob's War Emporium.
Bob's War and stuff.
Bob's War and stuff, sure. you walk into Bob's War and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, hello, welcome to Bob's." When you walk in, you see like a variety of weapons all over the place. Again, it's mostly like guns, and classic crossbows and things like that. He'll look and he'll be like, from primitive to powerful, I got everything you need. Every purchase of a gun comes with free ammo.
Perfect.
And if it doesn't need ammunition, well, you know, it is what it is. Battery's fully charged. Guaranteed or your money back.
Amazing. Now, JJ's gonna try to play it all cool as well and be like, "Do you have anything for like getting information out of people?"
Getting information out of people.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to kill them dead. We just want to make it so they won't be able to leave while we're trying to ask them some questions.
Is your target got ears?
I've never seen inside his helmet.
I've got Garvonian brain slugs, and those do a great job. You just put it into the ear, and it'll do the rest. And I mean, unless you want to do you want to keep them alive?
I'm gonna think back to how mad Aelita was. As long as we can get some information first, I don't think he needs to stay alive for long.
Well, yeah, the brain slugs do a great job, but they scramble whatever's in there like eggs. So
Good, excellent.
But again, if they did that only depends if they have like ears and a brain or like a
They do have a brain, I assume, and they've got a mouth because they can talk to us.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're looking for some like good old fashioned, like easy torture and getting all the information you need, I recommend a Garvonian brain slug.
Okay. And what about for like holding somebody in place while you're asking these questions?
I love that he's just like openly talking about it now. It's not even like subtle. It's like, nah, you want some good torture? Get the brain slug.
He's asking in a lowered voice. He looked around shiftily to make sure there was no one else in the store.
Well, I mean, you got your standard like cuffs, net, zip ties, or the old classics. You could get like a stasis bomb. That'll put whatever you're trying to capture into like almost like a temporary energy storage containment unit.
I would need several of those.
Okay. Yeah. I think we can work something out. So you're looking for a couple of stasis grenades, and you want some Garvonian brain slugs.
Yeah.
Okay. Garvonian brain slugs are 2,500 credits apiece.
Aelita, what kind of budget are we working with?
The exact amount of money that I currently have is $45,822.
You said they're 2,500 apiece?
Garvonian brain slugs are 2,500 apiece.
Okay. Yeah, let's get a couple of those. You think we'll need more than one? I feel like, what if they... I'm like calling Aelita on the phone as well. What if they send more than one guy?
Oh, they're probably gonna send more than one guy. Does he have any like magic dampeners or something? Like anything that can
Ooh, that's a good call.
stop the
Do you have any
magic?
like... Do you have anything that can like stop somebody from using magical powers and abilities?
I don't know about magic. This is I got instruments of war. You know what I mean?
It's fair. I guess if you use a gun correctly, it can stop somebody from using anything.
Yeah, like I mean, you just put a like a shrapnel grenade in their keister and job done.
Shrapnel grenade in the keister. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple shrapnel grenades then too.
You want some shrapnel grenades?
I still have
Yeah.
tractor bomb of theirs that might go up somebody's butt.
Okay, shrapnel grenades. Those are 75 credits each.
Oh, perfect. Throw in like 5 of those.
Okay. Times 5. 2 slugs. Was it 2 slugs you wanted? Or are you just getting one?
Let's get
I think so,
two.
Two. Stasis grenades.
I think we should probably. How much are those ones?
The stasis grenades are 100 credits each.
Let's get like 5 of those. I don't know how many guys they're going to be sending, but
We can always use leftovers for our other enemies.
Other
This is
types
true.
of they have like the like your regular grenade. They also have like canister explosives that you can like are larger. They almost look like little like gas tanks that you can prime and throw and explode like an explosive. They're usually a bit more expensive than their grenade variant, but you can get canisters with the same kind of stuff for some things. It looks like they've got like acid canisters, fire canisters,
We don't want to bring these
explosive
on the ship.
rockets. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
got to
fair.
keep that in mind. This is all going to go down on our ship.
Yeah.
that's a valid point.
What about anything that could be used to like help, like immobilize?
Wasn't that what the stasis
Well, the
grenades were
stasis
for?
ones, but like anything like I'm talking like
Well, they said they had
even,
zip
like,
ties
high-tech.
and nets and stuff.
I'm thinking like even like high tech like snares.
Ooh, you got any high-tech snares?
Yeah,
High
like even something like that.
tech snares.
Yeah, because it's
I
like
don't know.
the-
If I'm being honest, I'm from Earth. I'm not entirely sure what you got up here in space.
yeah, because the stasis grenades. They have. How did they work again? Did you say the stasis grenades?
They basically will
I
offer
might be
like
overthinking things here.
when you use them on somebody, they'll get a dexterity saving throw. If they fail the save, it puts them in almost like a little energy containment unit, like an energy prison.
Okay, so basically it makes like a little like energy containment box thing
Right.
around them. Okay. Yeah, then we don't really need fancy snares or anything.
He'd probably be like that. The stasis grenades kind of are like a high tech snare.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that I'm understanding a little better how they work, yeah.
Perfect. All right, so we're getting the worms, the stasis grenades, the we'll get the standard zip ties and nets that you said as well, just in case.
So you're gonna get the standard zip ties and stuff like that.
Just in case.
He'll throw those in for free. It's like nobody actually buys.
Oh, amazing.
It's not often that anybody buys those, so
Well, thank you.
I'm just happy to see him get some use. How many did you have? 5. So right now you're up to 5,875 credits. For your 5 roll, what I'll offer is you could roll to persuade him to lower the price. Or to try and ask to see if there's any other goods that he could throw in.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could like schmooze him up with my charisma to try and not only see if I can get like a good deal, but see if there's like any like secret products that like he doesn't tell the general public about. Maybe something that's not exactly regulation. See if I can schmooze him up and get like the insider lowdown on the the products that we can use. See if there's anything else that he'd be willing to sell me that he wouldn't have told just some guy walking into his shop.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. You only had to beat a 5.
Yeah.
Let's call it. We'll call it side work. That's kind of what it is. You're on an errand. On a 19 with your DC being 5, he pulls out this like bulky, heavy, like huge, almost alien-looking cannon. That the end of it like looks like it shoots like a laser. He's like, "This is my pride and joy, the Peacemaker."
We really need to make some peace.
He's like, "It's a little bulky and it packs quite a kick, but you want to put a hole in something, a ship, a person, doesn't matter, mech. You can do it with one of these bad boys. This is a plasma annihilator."
How much would that be, please?
You want the Peacemaker? You think you can handle this kind of gun?
I can. I just got my gun license. I did great.
Oh, you're licensed and everything. Are you?
Yeah.
I gotta ask, are you a cop? You gotta tell me.
Do I look like a fucking square cop, man?
You just showed your gun license to somebody who is definitely selling illegal arms.
Oh, I mean, I still thought you would like to know that I had, like, some ability to use it.
You know what? That's right. I agree. I feel safer on the streets knowing that you're gonna have this cannon and use it respectfully.
Very respectfully, sir. Very respectfully.
He's like, "All right,
With the utmost respect.
I could let the Peacemaker go for 8,500.
We'll take it.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay.
Thank you.
85.
Yeah, because we don't know what kind of forces they're going to show up, and we never know. They might send somebody with a mech as backup.
They very well could.
We don't know what to expect.
So your total is going to be 14,375.
Aelita, is that okay? The ship's sugar mama.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
It was
14,000?
14,375.
Yeah, that's fine.
And what you got was 2 Garvonian brain slugs, 5 stasis grenades, 5 shrapnel grenades, and the Peacemaker.
Speaking of mechs, we should have our friends that can pilot mechs get ready with mechs as well. We're going all out, folks.
Yeah, what mechs do you have right now? Like, are you saying like you want to buy more mechs?
No, we have one or two.
Right now, I think you have 1. You've got the Orcus Lancer.
Okay, I don't think we need more than one right now because we only have a. How many people can use mechs? Tabok, you can, right?
Anybody who
Wait, what,
has
sir?
piloting.
Oh yes, I have piloting.
So
I can as well. So
Now
2.
I have piloting now.
I was able to use the weapons on the ship when we were fighting off those ice golems.
Yeah, I want someone in the mech, so.
Yeah, and I think I used the mech the first time I showed up.
Yeah.
Jev and Mendel can also use mechs.
Great.
And I believe Mindell expressed wanting to use one.
Okay, we could stick him in the mech.
Yeah, you have the one mech right now. You have several people that can pilot mechs, but yeah. Zap, you were going to get the shutters.
Yeah.
You should be able to get the shutters at like a there should be like a ship's mechanic. We're gonna call it Shep's ships. Shep's ships and ship accessories. This is a place you can also.
Tell you what.
You could pay for installation as well, like to have somebody come and install things for you. They would easily have like security shutters. It's a place where you like just like the shipyard, where you could also pick up guns and shields and get custom orders set up for like if you're wanting to renovate the ship. Shep does it all. For the shutters, for security shutters, I don't think it's going to be very expensive.
Maybe like a heavy duty like security lock for the door to the dungeon for when we have to use it as an actual dungeon. Because we've got the cages right now, but I don't think the door itself leading in there is anything special.
No, they're just regular doors.
Yeah, so maybe if we can get like a heavy duty security door upgrade for that.
Does anyone have arcane lock?
Good question. Is that a thing I have access to? Let's find out.
I think I do. I do not.
Yes, I do unfortunately not have access to second level spells yet.
It's really useful.
I'd say 2,500 per shutter. 3,000 per if you wanted installation as well. But if you're just installing it yourselves or attempting to install it yourselves, then 2,500 apiece.
I'll use my communicator and message back to the ship to ask if anybody would be able to install the shutters. Or should we pay for installation?
I definitely can't do it, but if anyone
Yeah,
can, then
How many shutters do we think we'll need?
If you're just doing the dungeon, you only need 2, because there's only 2 doors. But if you're thinking about setting up several choke points, you would just need more shutters based on, like, if you're setting up on the prince or the crown as well, or if you're just like making the prince your trap point.
Well, I think also with the question whether to pay for installation. is the active installation going to be one of our 30 rolls?
Yeah,
Or is
if
that
it's something
gonna
we're gonna
be,
have to roll for, we can
is
just
it
pay
gonna be
for it.
something reasonable?
About to say,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
If we have the
I'm a
funds,
little
then just
hazy.
I would make
Yeah,
the
well-
I would let the installation be a free mechanics roll.
Okay, so we got enough people decent at mechanics that if it's, you know, if we're not having to hit a 30 on it,
Yeah.
we can probably handle it ourselves.
do we have time for that though?
That's another good question. Is, you know, they know what they're doing right from the get-go. We'd have to take
Yeah.
some time and figure it out.
Like if we have money, I'd rather just throw money at it at this point.
Yeah, that's true. Time is money.
Okay.
And yeah, it would probably be as long as we can get like a rush job on it and get them to install it like right away. And do we want to block off like just the dungeon? Is that going to be like our trap point, or do we want to try and, you know, add some other areas in here?
Probably
Maybe
wouldn't
some
hurt that.
other choke points is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd argue for the cockpit more so as a way to keep them out of it if we need to.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
one for the cockpit.
That's not a bad idea.
They seem to have a thing about going after our captains.
This is true. Historically speaking, they have ambushed us there before.
Mhm.
And historically speaking, our captains die.
Well, yeah, we don't want that.
So that is always a great place to have a little more protection.
Yeah. Can't hurt.
So that's another door you want for the captain's quarter for the prince, or like the captain, or like the cockpit for the prince.
Yeah.
Or for the crown.
What's the one that is typically used more?
I think when you have the ships attached together, it's the crown.
Okay, then let's do the crown.
Okay. So
That actually made me think, do we want to leave one of our ships in this spot where, like, we
Less
are going
places
to
for
ambush
them to
them?
hide. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, put our other ship, like, hide that somewhere else in the shipyard where we can, like, keep people safe and stuff.
We could like park it for a bit. Just separate them, have it parked, and
Yeah, like
kind of just forget about it. Like, I don't see why they would go after that ship if no one is in, like, if we're all in the other one.
Maybe we can cloak it as well so they can't see it and steal it from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the dungeon is on the prince, right?
dungeons on the prince, yeah.
Okay. Or we could park the crown and just do this all in the prince.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because that's what I'm thinking. It's like if the dungeon's going to be the trap point.
Less room for them
That'll
to
be here.
move around.
And less places to hide.
Exactly.
So that's 2 doors for the prince, 1 door for the crown. there anything else you're getting
Well,
at
it might be. It might.
ships?
Three doors for sure so far. It might not necessarily be on the crown if we're leaving the prince.
Okay.
If we're hiding the crown somewhere and making the prince be the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that way it just leaves them less room to run around. They can't steal our ship.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them not stealing our ship.
Same.
You want window shutters as well?
That's partly what I was hoping to get at. That's the main thing I was getting at was the window shutters specifically originally.
Yeah, because that was how they zooped out of there before.
Yeah.
Was by looking out the window. So we want to make it so that the windows all close too.
For the window shutters, they can do both ships. You're already getting 3 doors. They'll give you a discount here, and they'll call it an even 15,000.
Yeah.
Does that sound reasonable, Aelita?
And
Yeah.
I mean, don't forget
that would
we've
be
got
for the
ship funds too. So
that would be for the crown and the prince. Would be that 15,000 for shuttering the windows and installing 3 door shutters.
This is going to be an accounting nightmare for Neldor. All this money suddenly coming in and then just leaving quickly.
Yeah.
and again, this doesn't all have to be out of pocket for Aelita. We've got 50 some odd thousand credits in ship funds as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
could always save that. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you're wanting from Shep's ships?
Do you have any cloaking devices? You sell anything like that?
Cloaking for shipping? I think for ships we should have. Let me just see here.
I see
Cloaking.
that being a little steep. Yeah, because we can, if we move the crown somewhere else and just leave it and have it cloaked somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a question I've had to answer before. Cloaking. To add a full cloaking would be a higher hardware. You're not going to have time to install cloaking. So
Fair enough.
for things that'll take up
Okay.
ship development slots, it's a 2-week downtime, moored in place with an engineering or mechanics team, and it is 1,000 credits per slot a new development requires.
Okay.
And then if you're adding slots to a ship, it's a month of downtime and 4,000 credits.
Yeah, we definitely don't have that kind of downtime right now.
Yeah.
We'll just have to settle for moving it elsewhere. And
Is there anything else you guys can think of that we need for the ship that they might have here?
Can't think of anything else on my end.
This place has the regular stuff you would be able to get for a ship as well. So if you're looking for weapons to add to the ships, if you are looking for I'm thinking in ways of quick installation of things, obviously things that take up development slots or ship slots will take some time, but if you're wanting weapons installed or anything like that, that's quicker for them to be able to manage. They would also have the higher shield upgrades for ships.
yeah. I was thinking, do we have a way to maybe jam their comms?
A signal
Like that might
jammer,
be
you
with-
say?
Some sort of signal jammer, maybe. I mean, it would probably hinder our comms as well, but
A jammer. Making sure that this is the right thing. Puts off a jamming signal that stops all wireless communication between devices in a range up to 60 feet. For up to 1 hour per charged battery used. Each jammer has a setup code to override its signal set by the user. Those are 1,000 credits each.
okay. Feel like one or two of those might not be a bad idea, just in case we want to, prevent them from communicating between each other or out to reinforcement to home base or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I agree.
A couple signal jammers.
Yeah.
Put you up to 17,000. And then the roll will be the same, like unless anybody wants anything else, the roll will be the same for you, Zap. Your DC is 5, so you just want to get the higher the better. And it is a persuasion or an etiquette roll. And of course, it depends, like if you're trying to get them to lower their price or if you're just trying to get them to sweeten the deal.
Yeah. If I'm not proficient in it, do I get disadvantage on the roll?
No.
Okay.
Proficiency
I'll
just
go-
means that you get like additional pluses beyond like your. Like technically, if you're rolling a persuasion, it's basically just a straight charisma roll because you get +0 to the roll no matter what.
Yeah. All right. I'll do a persuasion. See if there's anything he'll throw in extra.
Jesus. That is an 18.
Roll.
Nice.
Sure. You want something extra. You are spending a fair amount of money.
Also, don't forget that we have advantage on all of these rolls because of my money.
Oh, that's true. Go ahead and roll your advantage, see if you crit.
Yeah.
All right.
He can give you more shit. Exactly.
It's the exact same number.
It almost went to 20, but it just stopped.
That's kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
What could he throw in? What are repair arms? Mechanical arms fold out of the hull of the ship, allowing an engineer or science officer to manipulate objects, willing creatures, or willing spaceships.
That's sick.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, he says I could throw in some repair arms.
Yeah, those sound awesome. Thank
Okay.
you.
Repair arms for free.
Fuck yeah.
So now there's gonna be like arms that can like kind of like grow out of the prince's back to grab onto things in space.
I like that.
Yeah, successful roll. It was a 5, so I mean, there's no way it couldn't be really. But an 18's pretty good. He's gonna give you. Normally, repair arms are like 6,000 credits, so it is a genuinely a good deal that you're getting. Even though it's not like a weapon or anything like that. But he calls his crew. His crew is like 8 robots that are also named Shep. that are designed like they look like androids, like they're still automaton like, but they are all like made to look like Shep, who himself is just a human as far as you can tell, with a gruff beard and like short shaggy hair, and they all wear wigs that also like make them look like him. And he will head to your ship to install them right away.
You're a herd of Sheps. A Shep herd, if you will.
A Shep herd.
Yeah.
I think that's where we call it. It's already 10:30. So we've got 3 more rolls left for next week. B3, Squelch, and Tabok, you will get advantage on those rolls thanks to Aelita. So you've got a week to plan. I don't want to hear I don't know next week. Figure out what you're gonna do for your 30 roll.
Yeah, I gotta figure out.
Man.
I gotta figure out how one of my +5s is gonna play into this for plan setup, because that's my only chance of getting the 30. I mean, I like my odds between the advantage and my, inspiration. I got a few chances to hit that crit.
You have a group chat as well, so if you guys want to work together on your roles and combine them or anything like that, like take the time to chat and figure that out. I have some items to make for all these new items that you got, so I'll be doing that and then adding them to your character sheets, or to the sheet for your ship. And that is it for now. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. We love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night.
Peace.